me see, okay? Maybe I'll watch this. Forget about the intro. Yeah. We are not gonna be with that.
But as James climbed up the hill, it happened. Oh, that's weird. This train's getting a bit lighter. Hey, whoa! Oh, blistering boilers. I've been looking on the Thomas Friends YouTube page, and I never realized how much content there is on their YouTube channel. You have the Thomas Creator Collective, Character Podcast, some trailers, the new CGI mini-series. Trust me, I will definitely make some videos on these series one day. But the one I would like to talk about today is Thomas's Aussie Adventure. Thomas's Aussie Adventure, or as I would like to call it, DAA, uses the same style as the Great Race Friends Near and Far. This series came out on July 10th, 2017, and this series came out after The Great Race Near and Far, but both series were most likely made at the same time. This series is about Thomas and Shane learning about Australian football. There are also two kids that they meet. Their names are Jack and Kylie. Jack and Kylie are fans of Australian football. And the only reason they ever meet Thomas and Shane is because they were late getting onto their train. Jack and Kylie aren't too interesting, but they're overall pretty nice characters. There is also another main-ish character named Tracy. She's kind of just a generic happy character who also likes Australian football. She only appears a couple times throughout both seasons, and she isn't really that important. She's also friends with Shane. One of the things that the show does amazingly is their intro. It's a nice little picture of Jack, Kylie, Thomas, and Shane, and the AFL football logo. And that intro theme is just amazing. You might be wondering, since this show is set in Australia, is this an Australian dub of Thomas and Friends? No. That is kind of weird that they didn't do that, but speaking of weirdness, let's get into some weirdness in the show. In the first episode of Season 1, it says that Thomas goes to visit his friend Shane, but this is technically an error because Thomas is never friends with Shane in The Great Race. They don't even bother explaining why they're friends. This annoys me. You can't just say that Thomas is friends with a character he never even spoke to. Now, this isn't all bad. Maybe since Shane is the main character, maybe they'll show us more about him and maybe give us a backstory. I'm sorry.
Oh, this. Yeah, this thing's gonna